Okay, so it's that time of year again to get the boat winterized, and I'm just going to be showing you the steps I take to winterize my boat. You may use different steps. Everyone has their ways. So we're going to start off by putting seafoam in the gas tank. Cap out the seafoam. And there's maybe about a half in here. It's not enough to even. I should say there's not enough to really clean a whole lot in the motor, but it'll help a little bit. It was about half a can. And we'll just dump that in there and let it sit there for a second. It'll help clean out the carbs, fuel lines, keep the fuel stabilized all winter, and then it'll help clean out the engine a little bit too. Put the gas cap back on. Put the seafoam cap back on. This will just go in the recycling. Then we'll shake the boat. Get all that seafoam mixed up. Shake it good. There, all that seafoam's mixed in, and then next we'll get the motor hooked up to the water and we'll fog the merc. Okay, the next thing I do when getting my boat ready for the winter is pulling the drain plug. When we get it out for summer each year, this is the first thing I do is put the drain plug in. And I don't touch it all summer because I just don't see a point in taking it out, putting it back in every time we take it out. So I just throw it in the spring when we get the boat out, and I take it out in the wintertime when we're winterizing it. And after every time we take it out, while the boat's on an angle, I'll run the bilge just see if any water's in there. But the bilge doesn't always get all of it. So let's get this removed, and the first thing to do is to crank the boat up all the way. And I'll bring you guys back once I have it up. Okay, now that I got the boat all the way up, I'm gonna let it sit like this for 4 minutes. So any water that's in the boat will drain all the way to the back. And once you take the plug out, if there's any water in there, it'll drain out. So I'm gonna let it sit like this for about 4 minutes. Okay, it's about 4 minutes later. Let's take the drain plug out. That size up right. I'm using just a adjustable wrench here. Oh, still too tight. Sorry if there's a lot of wind noise. It's really windy out here. Okay. So far it's looking like, oh, there's a bit of water. Not a lot. About what I expected, I guess. So I'll sit there, get that drain plug. Oh, that water's cold. We're just gonna let that drain. Now, so we don't lose the drain plug. A little tool chest here in the cubby. Hey, you drain plugs are all on. Grab the tool chest out of here. Toolbox, sorry, tool chest. Keep next to it, spark plugs and a few other tools. Just in case you need to work on it while it's out in the water. But this Merc here is one of the most reliable engines. Well, I should say one of the most, but it's pretty dang reliable. I don't think it's ever broke down out in the water. We've just done regular maintenance to it. Now that we got the drain plug in there, we'll put that back here. Now I'll just open. Put that back in there. We'll leave it. Just sort of. There was that hammer. I'm gonna put the hammer in the way of that closing so if there's any moisture in there, it just evaporates. And that's the second step I take in getting my boat ready for winter. Okay, so the third step I take when winterizing my boat is filling up the oil tank under the console, the 2-gallon tank, and then the tank that's on the motor. So let's get this uncovered. First we gotta crank this down so we can get the motor down as far as possible so that oil tank is somewhat level so we can fill it up as much as possible. And it's still cranked up from when I had it up yesterday when pulling the drain plug, so I'm gonna get that down. Okay, now that that's all the way down, we're gonna finish uncovering the boat, trim the motor down so we can fill up the oil tank. This is the kind of oil we use. It's AMSOIL synthetic HP Marine 2-stroke injector oil. AMSOIL makes really good oil, and we just want to run good oil in my boat, so this is what we run. So let's just getting this uncovered. So I already filled up the oil tank that's under here, the 2-gallon oil tank that's under the console. I already filled that up completely with oil, so we just gotta do the one on the motor. Alright, that's as far down as possible without hitting the rock, so let's... I hate this one, it's so hard to push down. There we go. The latches. I'm gonna bring you guys back once I have the hood off. Now that the hood's off, I'm gonna check, make sure all my spark plug wires are on good. Just by giving them a wheel and a push. When I started this thing, it wasn't running bad. Like, it wasn't firing on all 6 cylinders, but just to make sure. That should be full, because I ran it, but it's always better to check. Yeah, we could put a bit in there. And you might have oil dripping. I'm gonna set this on the oil tank. I'll go get a rag. You know, I'm just gonna set that there and go grab a rag. I'll be back. Okay, now that we got a rag and our oil up here, let's clean that off. It must spill in. And then we're gonna set that rag right there, and then set that off to the side so any oil that drips will get caught on the rag. Unscrew our oil, and we're just gonna put a little bit in there. It's already mostly full. There. Now we'll put a little bit more. Okay, now it's almost up to the top. There's gonna be something that gets pushed out when we put this cap in. I'll twist that, and then I don't like how much those wires are twisted, so we're just gonna do one of these. Okay, there. Oil tank is full. Flip it off. That's what, third step now? Yeah. So the third step I take when winterizing my boat. And the next step, I'm certain if I got my steps right, the next step will be to hook this thing up to a water hose, to a garden hose, and fog it. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. So I'm doing these videos in different parts. So next thing I do will be fogging the motor. Sorry, I lied. Next step is greasing everything. So first we're gonna grease the motor. Gotta get it trimmed up. Okay, we'll set the grease gun right there so it doesn't get dirty. No oil. Now after grease gets on the boat, grab a rag, go under here. We're gonna wipe all the extra grease off. Get that a little cleaned up. See if I can't get that big chunk up there. Bring it back once I got that clean. Okay, now that I have the majority of that extra grease wiped off from when I greased it before, I gotta get up here, clean all that up the best I can. Never gonna be perfect, but let's try. Just don't like when big globs of grease are sitting on my motor. Okay, now I got that cleaned up. I sat on the ground, it's covered in grease like my hands are. Got greasing them. It's gonna be tricky to do one-handed, but we'll see. Okay, so let's pop that on there. Okay, now we got that on there. We are going to pump some grease. Put that on there. Watch down there for grease. Let's take a look. I'm not seeing anything yet, so let's pump her again. I'm looking now. Do you guys see anything up there? Tell me if you see something coming out. No? Let's check it out here. No. I'm gonna wipe that off once you're done. Where's the grease? Okay, hold on. I'll switch you guys. I gotta look for it. Okay, so I found the grease. I was coming out the bottom there. And I saw some more come out, so we're gonna give her a few extra pumps. Maybe. Give her one more. Good. Okay, there, got that off. And I think I heard grease coming out up here too, but I didn't catch this big blob of grease. Yeah. Oh boy. She is greasy. That's a good thing. You want it to be nice and greased. Okay, let's grease. Let's like the fitting off. There. Let's go around the other side, see if anything. Grease over here, anything wiped? No, we're looking good. Look up top. Definitely grease coming out top a little bit, which is good. That means we're full of grease there. Now there's one fitting back there. So I need to answer that one, so I'll bring that back once I have grease. Okay, now that we got that one grease, just took one full pump. We're gonna wipe, we're gonna wipe all that extra grease off. Just stuck our fingers in grease. And we're gonna work that grease in a little bit. Oh yeah, she feels better already. There, we'll wipe that one off, and then there's another one on the back side of the motor. That one's hard to get to, so let's see if I can do it. Get that trimmed down. Okay, that's hopped in the boat. Try not to get grease on anything. Shoot, already did. So the other one's like under there. It's hard to get to. It's like, can you guys see it? Yeah, it's right there. So I'll grease it off camera. It's like really easy to answer this one. Okay, so I heard grease. Oh, got it. I don't know why grease just came out of there, but I really don't want that dripping on my boat. So I heard it popping out somewhere, so I need to took grease. I took 3 pumps for it to start popping out. So look in there, can you see anything? I got my grease rag and wipe my hand off from the motor up. And that's all the grease remains on the motor. There, you can see all the grease. Nice and greased up. Yeah. Now we're gonna set it back on the rest. That's it. And I already greased the hub bearings on the trailer. Not too long ago, like a month or so ago, so they'll be fine. I haven't done the motor since the end of last year, so first time it's getting greased this year. So yeah, I always grease it before winter time. So that's what, fourth step? Because fuel, plug, oil, and this. Yeah, so this is gonna be the fourth step. Fourth step I take when getting my motor ready for winter. 1992 Mercury Blackmax 135 two-stroke. All right, see you guys in step 5. If I take when I'm rising my boat is fogging the mark. So let's get this thing uncovered, and you guys will get another cold start because it's been sitting for I think a couple weeks now. Can't remember when last time I started. I know it wasn't that long, but just get it uncovered. I'm not gonna do it all the way. It's not necessary. There's already seafoam in the tank, in the gas tank. I even put stabilizer in there too. Just a bit overkill, but still, never be too safe, especially with boats, because you have to take carbs off and clean them. You gotta make sure they're adjusted perfectly, especially with a motor that has more than one carb. So let's get this thing uncovered. Bring it back when it's uncovered. Okay, now we got it uncovered. Let's turn the batteries on. One. Let's get the motor off. It's on that side. A little support here. Bring it down. Good. Look at the earmuffs. Set them on the boat so we don't lose them. Well, it's very hard to lose them because they are big. So, get the hose now. I think it's been 2 weeks since I started it. Yeah, it should be enough hose. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna get the earmuffs on. I'll bring it back around. Now that we got the earmuffs on, so make sure we got no kinks in the hose. I can restrict waterflow. You don't want that motor overheating. That'd be pretty bad. Got no kinks, some water on. I'll have the air bleed out. Let's hop up in here. Give her a couple squeezes of the ball. There we go. It's all firm. Stick the key in the ignition. Turn it to both batteries so we get as much crank speed as possible. Give her 3 pumps. Let's send it. Oh, almost went. Close. Wants to. It's cold out. I keep those RPMs up. That's my problem. Whoops, that just soaked me. Let's get the hood off. Okay, the hood's off, and now we're gonna let this thing warm up. Okay, we're gonna motor and fog it. So I can get on camera. I just want to make sure I have both tanks are good. Make sure I can spray in the carb, but take it off the ring for a bit. I'm gonna pop the cap back in. Just spray just a tad bit in the carb. Get it on both sides. Okay, we'll pop those axis caps back on. And now we will pull the plugs and spray a bit of fogging oil in there. And then we grab a rag real quick. Okay, we got a rag. Go over here, set it down. Let's pop these plugs. I know you guys missed it, but it started pumping good water. We're still going to replace the impeller next year, though. Just to make sure. There we go. It's one loose. Loosen up number 2 here. Oh, and this one's tight. I'll break them all loose and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so now that we got all the plugs loose, we'll take them out one by one. And then we'll spray some fogging oil in there. Take a look at this plug, see what it looks like. Not bad, just a little wiping it. Like almost brand new. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's lay out our rag here. 1 second. Now that we got the rag all laid out, we can lay all 6 plugs on. Oh, you suck, wind. Get this plug out. I believe this cylinder is number 4. There's that tag right there says 4. And that's going to the 4th ignition coil. I think that's what that is. Give these a better wipe once they're all out. Let's take number 6 off. On this side we got 246, and this one's gonna be 135. This is the left side of the motor if you're looking at the motor. Okay. There's a good oil sheen, little sheen of oil or shine of oil on the plugs. That means we got plenty of oil in there, but we're just to be on the safe side. We'll give them an extra like 2-second spritz in there. Make sure we got it all good and coated, and then we'll hit the key real quick. And then we'll spray just like real quick mist in there after we hit the plug, or hit the switch, the key, English. And wipe these spark plugs back off and give it a quick 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the bottom cylinder, 5. Oops, miss on that one. Let's go hit the key real quick. And just spin it over for a second. Good, that's all you need. Now, hop back down. Sorry, solenoid has started being a little sucker. Oil that next spring. There we go. Okay. Now let's grab that fogging oil and just go. There. That's the steps I take to fog my 1992 Merc. Now let's wipe these plugs off nice and good. I'll bring you back when I got them all wiped off. Put the plugs in. We'll just finger tighten them first. And then we'll tighten them up. These plugs are called surface gap plugs. You still gotta be careful with them, but you don't have to be as careful as just your typical spark plug that you'd find in a mower, small engine, or a car. I have that little electrode or anode or whatever you want to call it at the end of it. These you still gotta be careful that you don't damage them. You don't have to be as careful. Okay, we got all the plugs on. Set them down. Little spark plug tool here. You don't want to make them too tight, but you also don't want them too loose. I think that'll be good. Yep. Get a little snug. Get on there. There we go. Snug the last 3 down. Okay. Should be all snug. Give it, just check it one more time here. Yep, we're good. Check this one. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. And I check these three, so make sure you put the correct plug wire, the wire that goes with the spark plug, or your motor will not run at all. It might try to fire, but it will not run because it will not be, the firing order will not be correct. So you just gotta line these up. If you have a V6, you just gotta line these up. So this is the number 2 cylinder. Here we, sorry, 2, 4, 6. So yeah, that's 2. Put number 4 on. Something that's good. And we'll put 6 on. And we'll do 1 through 5. There's 1. There's 3. And 5. Everything in that is how I fog my 1992 Mercury blackmax. I'll get it ready for winter. Oh, about 2023. Can't wait to see you again, boat. Well, I'll see you when I do this now, but can't wait to get you out 2023. Oh, it's a beautiful motor, such a beautiful boat. Alright, guys. See you later.